of Irnieracing, world's best motorcycles. Cam has a V4S that I'm going to take on the track and give you guys my first impressions out there with my helmet camera. So I'm just warming the bike up right now. I'll be taking out the Schubert SR2, the helmet camera with a mic to give you feedback. So stay tuned. '95 rear spring, so it's a little undersprung for my speed, guys. Electronic front suspension, so it'll be interesting to see how it rocks out with that stock suspension. Before lunch, I rode this RSV4, the RF version, so it'll be fresh in my mind to compare it to the V4S. So that'll be a cool little comparison. And the V4, guys, it handled really awesome. It was really quick steering, easy to turn. It had a quick shifter. The Aprilia was a great street bike in stock trim. So now we're gonna compare that, and the Aprilia had awesome like mid-range, getting closer to top end. Tons of power there, real fun. And we're going to compare it to this guy now back to back for my impression. So click the link in the description and check out the video on board of my first impressions of the Aprilia RF. Oh yeah, guys. Just came back from ripping the V4S. It's what dreams are made of. Hey!
How you like it?
It's so awesome. I mean, that Aprilia is pretty awesome too, but it's just kind of like, it's got like more CCs. It's like getting a bigger dirt bike, you know? It's just got a little more wild, it's wild. This is like a tamed Aprilia.
Yeah.
And this thing is like, it got off the leash and you're chasing it down, right?
Yeah.
So thanks again. Thanks for letting me rip your bike, bud.
Anytime and anytime.
Yeah, guys, so the active suspension seemed to work pretty well for the pace I was doing. The front end was a little soft. We need stiffer springs in there, just like the Aprilia. You know, it's just not set up for a fast guy, full ripping speed. The steering dampener is electronic, and that was an issue. Need to figure out how to replace it. Obviously, just put a stock one on there, because the front end felt really light under the power and really shaky and sketchy. Very similar to the Aprilia. They both have this very nervous feeling under power, just shaking of the handlebars. That bike sounds pretty sweet though, huh, Evan?
It does. I mean, it's not my thing, a V4, but I'm strictly BMW 100.
You've never ridden one though.
I have. I rode an Aprilia Millie's in Dubai.
Oh, okay.
Outro.
Yeah, well that's not...
That low-end torque is nice coming off the line and coming out of the corner, but that vibration you feel, now maybe the new bikes don't vibrate like that.
Yeah, it doesn't vibrate much at all. Just idling, but on the track, there's no vibration. In fact, the BMW, it has vibration in the handlebars, very similar. They all vibrate. There you go, guys, the lineup. Yeah, what a great combo. I totally understand why you want to have both. You know, they're very different but very similar at the same time. Both very fun. Yeah. So I had the similar issue with the front end on the V4. As you're getting on the power, the front end gets light, and the front end, it's giving me shakes all the way down the straightaway. Like, just like, the damper, I tried to figure out how to turn it up, but I didn't know how. But yeah, they're both very nervous on the front end. They both need some serious damping.
Yeah.
And that one's electronic.
Well, that's why I bought another one.
Yeah, the board.
Yeah, I bought another V4 that's all self-attract. Have all the
Is it
manual.
the base model, the V4?
The base model, but I put K-Tech suspension,
Oh, okay.
K-Tech damper,
Replace it all.
replace it all. So,
And I tried to launch it, but the traction control, there's got to be a launch control mode. I just,
there's
yeah,
a
it doesn't like launching without it. It was kind of like shaking off the line because the traction control is jumping in.
Yeah.
Wow, the brakes are great on that thing. Soft suspension, but it soaked up everything really nicely. Oh, dude, it steers easier. It doesn't handle better than the Aprilia.
But
But the transition, guys, that counter rotating crank, you literally almost steer in the side of the track, like into the dirt, because you're like, whoa, I just steered so much, you know? It's like an R6 in that sense.
it is.
Like
It
a
rides like R6.
Yeah.
The way it's so easy to transition.
Just with massive amounts of power. Oh yeah. It's got way more low end than the Aprilia. I don't know about mid-range because it just right off the 5,000, it'll just wheelie like a dirt bike, like the 450. It'll just go brap.
Yeah, and then, like I said, you go to fourth gear, you got the shift, you go,
Oh, and right off the bat, as soon as I went on track, guys, the thing shifts so sweet. The transmission is so much better than the BMWs, and the Aprilia was awesome too with the quick shifter, but it was just a softer shifter. It was really mellow. It didn't have any miss issues like this one. You would move it just slightly and it would go, you know, it would be like a transition between shifting, and so the bike would just be like, it's not going. This one, I didn't have any shifts right off the bat. Obviously some rear set. Oh, they're both rear setted out. So yeah, so overall better transmission for shifting, for reliability.
yeah.
Handling is top notch. The sound is amazing. Of course, the Aprilia sounds awesome too, guys. So
Yeah, and so is that V-twin. That thing sounds bad.
yeah. It does sound bad in the pit. It sounds even louder.
Yeah.
It's the loudest one of all, guys. All right. Well, next we'll have to try Paul's R6 here,
Yeah, carbon.
and then we'll see which handles better, the V4S or the R6. I would imagine the R6, but you know, that thing, that counter-rotating crank, like Kyle Wyman said, was amazing. Anyways, guys, my name is Marcel Irnie. This is my pit. Thunderhill Raceway, Pacific Track Time. And here's my student from yesterday, Evan, my man.
What's up?
Who loves his BMW.
I love my BMW.
Yeah.
BMW for life.
And then here, guys, is my S1000, the 2016 named Merlin, the one that didn't break a valve spring. So I'm down to one bike now because manufacturer defect, valve spring broke. It should not have broken. The other bike had low miles, Emirates it was called. I ended up parting out Emirates because BMW was not working with me. They didn't appreciate all the work I've done for them and just say, hey, let's just get you a new engine. So unfortunately, sometimes short-sightedness, you know? But thanks for watching, guys.